After months of delay, the government is expected to operate soon on a budget enacted for 2019. Differences between the two houses of Congress have held up the passage of the proposed 3.757 trillion peso national budget for 2019, forcing the government to run on a reenacted 2018 outlay for almost the first quarter of this year. Cabinet Secretary Carlo Nograles is confident the long wait will be over before the Holy Week break. Marita Muahe reports.
President Rodrigo Duterte is expected to sign the 2019 national budget before the Holy Week, according to Cabinet Secretary Carlo Nograles. As of now, it is already undergoing vetting by the executive branch, which includes the Office of the President and the Department of Budget and Management.
Bine-vet na ngayon, pinag-aaralan na, and we are hopeful that the President will sign the budget maybe this week or next week, hopefully before the Holy Week.
Nograles also confirmed that the President has a veto message on the national budget, but further explains that this is but normal.
Every year naman may veto message naman ng Pangulo, and that's part of the prerogative of the President na gumawa ng veto message dun sa panukalang pambansang budget, and before he signs it, kasama dyan yung pagve-vet at pagpa-finalize ng veto message. By practice and by historically, there's always a veto message ng Pangulo pagdating sa budget.
But then, Nograles could not specify which part will be vetoed by President Duterte, as it was not discussed in the previous cabinet meetings. The Cabinet Secretary further added that President Duterte needs to sign the budget before it lapses into law. Meanwhile, because we are almost in the middle of the year, there will be many infrastructure projects under the 2019 budget that need to be implemented.
Maaari ang mangyayari dito yung period of effectivity ng budget will be beyond December of 2019. Kasi hindi mo naman matatapos lahat yan by December 31, 2019. Lalo na pag pumasok na yung rainy season. Kailangan kasi ng 1 year eh. So even with cash-based budgeting, you need 1 year ideally for you to be able to complete the budget cycle. So maring hanggang mid of 2020.
The next Congress may also be requested to come up with a joint resolution that will extend the 2019 budget into next year. If this happens, it is very likely to have an overlap with the 2020 budget, should it ever get approved by the end of the year. It will be good for the economy, says Nograles.
Parang mangyayari dyan, sa 2020, magkakaroon ng mga infrastructure projects that were technically 2019 budget plus your 2020 budget. So magkakaroon ng mas maraming infrastructure projects sa 2020. Yan ang maging effect niyan.
Marita Muahe for The Nation.